Hello, story lovers, and welcome to a tale filled with magic, courage, and all the colors of the rainbow. Today, we're journeying to the enchanting Kingdom of Luminara. Once upon a time, in this beautiful land, a gentle breeze whispered through soft, pastel-colored skies. It danced over a shining lake where happy birds fluttered and sang. But if you look closely, you notice something was wrong. The grand castle, usually a beacon of joy, looked a little gloomy. Sad, gray rain clouds always seemed to hover right above it. Something very, very important was missing. The colors of the rainbow were fading away. The magnificent golden crown, the one that kept the whole kingdom bright and cheerful, had lost its magic. Without its sparkle, everything from the tallest tower to the smallest flower was slowly turning gray. Up in the highest room of the tallest tower, Princess Lily looked very, very worried. She held the dull, colorless crown in her hands, her brow furrowed with deep concern. "Oh no!" she cried, her voice trembling just a little. "Without the rainbow crown's magic, our whole world will turn gray forever." Her father, the kind king, stood beside her, looking just as sad. "We must find someone brave and kind," he said, his voice filled with a glimmer of hope. "Someone who can bring the colors back to our home." Just when all hope seemed lost, and the world seemed ready to surrender to the endless gray, a tiny splash echoed from a quiet pond nearby. A little frog, with big dreams and an even bigger sense of curiosity, had heard the princess's sad voice carried on the wind. He hopped onto a lily pad, his little green heart filled with a surprising, bold idea. Maybe I can help," he croaked softly to himself, his voice full of a sudden determination. He looked down into the shimmering water of the pond, and there, reflected faintly just above his head, he saw a glimmer of a crown. "The rainbow crown," he gasped, his big frog eyes widening in amazement. "It's calling me." And just like that, a tiny, magical sparkle appeared and vanished in the air, as if whispering, "Yes, it is," to restore the crown's magic. Our brave little frog knew he had a grand adventure ahead of him. He had to find the 7 lost colors of the rainbow. Each color was hidden in a very special place, and each was guarded by a unique and wonderful friend. His very first stop was the most beautiful place in all of Luminara, the Red Rose Valley, a place filled with the sweetest scents and the softest petals you could ever imagine. "Excuse me, lovely Lady Rose," the frog politely croaked, bowing his head. "May I borrow your wonderful red sparkle for the rainbow crown?" The giant, blushing rose, whose petals were the color of a perfect sunset, giggled. Her laugh sounded like tiny, tinkling bells. "Only if you can make me laugh," she chuckled playfully, her petals rustling with amusement. So, the clever little frog took a deep breath and began to dance. He wiggled his froggy toes, he twirled on the lily pad, and he made the absolute funniest faces he could think of. He puffed out his cheeks and crossed his eyes, hopping from one foot to the other. The Lady Rose burst into peals of laughter, a joyful sound that echoed through the valley. She shook with so much delight that dewdrops flew from her petals like tiny diamonds. And when she finally stopped laughing, a shimmering, brilliant red gem popped right into the frog's outstretched hand. The first color was found. With newfound courage, the little frog continued his quest, his heart filled with kindness. Next, he journeyed to a warm, cozy cave where a friendly dragon lived. This dragon didn't breathe fire, he breathed riddles. After solving a tricky one, the dragon rewarded him with a warm, glowing orange flame. His adventure then led him to a field where a playful baby sunbeam was hiding. After a fun game of hide and seek among the tall grasses, the sunbeam gifted him a ray of pure, sunny yellow light. Next, he ventured deep into the whispering woods, where he met giggling forest fairies. They loved his silly jokes so much that they gave him a vibrant green glow from a magical moss. From there, he went to the edge of the crystal sea and met a kind mermaid. She was so touched by his polite manners and gentle heart that she gave him a glistening blue tear, as pure and deep as the ocean itself. In the twilight hours, he helped a wise old night owl find her lost spectacles, and in return, she granted him an indigo shimmer from her starry feathers. And finally, just as the sun began to rise, he met the spirit of the morning dawn. She was so impressed by his bravery to travel all through the night that she gifted him a soft, gentle violet mist. Each time, the little frog faced challenges not with might, but with courage, cleverness, and kindness. And each time, he earned a new, beautiful color for the fading crown. Finally, his incredible adventure was complete, with all 7 colors combined into a shining, glowing rainbow crystal. The little frog leaped all the way back to the castle. Princess Lily was standing by the window, and when she saw him, she gasped in pure delight. "You did it!" she exclaimed, her eyes wide with wonder and happiness. "You brought back all the colors." With hands that trembled just a little, she gently took the rainbow crystal from the frog and placed it onto the dull, gray crown. In an instant, it began to glow. Brighter and brighter it shone, sparkling with all the glorious colors of the rainbow. Magical, swirling colors erupted from the crown and danced across the sky, painting the sad, gray clouds with pure joy. And in that very moment, something truly magical happened. The little green frog began to shimmer and glow. In a soft burst of golden light, he transformed. Standing in his place was a handsome young prince, wearing a simple, noble green cloak with a kind and gentle smile on his face. "Thank you, Princess Lily," the prince said, his voice now clear and warm. "True colors shine brightest when we help others." The entire kingdom burst into glorious color once more. Children laughed in the streets, flowers bloomed in brilliant reds, yellows, and blues, and animals danced under a magnificent, arching rainbow that stretched across the sky. The gloomy gray clouds floated away for good, replaced by skies of every joyful hue imaginable. Princess Lily smiled, her heart full of gratitude. "We'll never forget how kindness and courage can bring color and happiness to our entire world," she declared. And so, the rainbow crown shone once more, not just with its magical light, but with the even more powerful magic of friendship, courage, and love. The Kingdom of Luminara was forever brightened by the heart of a brave little frog, who showed everyone that true magic comes from being kind. Thank you for joining us on this colorful adventure. If you love this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales. See you next time.